It's time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time around we'll be talking with Chloe Jenkins, who is with Mercy One Newton Medical Center, and this is about the Mercy One Gala, which is coming up April 26th. It's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of great auction items, and we hope to raise a lot of money for the ER department at Mercy One Newton. I'll be the auctioneer. Mark Allen will be the MC. But first, a word from our sponsors, including Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. And Ryan's Tire and Auto, they take pride in delivering more than just tires and vehicle maintenance. They provide an unwavering commitment to great service every time. As a locally owned and operated small business, they understand the importance of building lasting relationships with their valued customers. Their team of dedicated professionals is passionate about automobiles and is committed to going the extra mile for you at Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. Also, Tony Pesca, Iowa Realty. Give her a call at 641-417-8484. Tony Pesca, Iowa Realty. Also, Newton Clinic. They have a brand new doctor coming into Newton Clinic. You'll want to meet Dr. Ben Schwab. He's joining Newton Clinic April 14th as a family medicine provider. He's here to care for patients of all ages with expert, compassionate care. They're excited to have him on board. Help give him a warm welcome. Give him a call or text him at 641-792-2112 to schedule your appointment today at Newton Clinic. Also by Lynette Baker, Halo Branded Solutions, and Advantage Credit Union.
If you've been fouled by your financial institution, then blow the whistle. This is Coach Miles from Advantage Credit Union with some one-on-one for a financial victory. At ACU, you're treated like you own the team because you actually do. Advantage Credit Union offers great deposit rates. You actually earn interest instead of paying a monthly fee at you know where.
Bank shot, good!
If you live or work in Jasper County or 18 other central Iowa counties, you are eligible to join. Visit us in downtown Newton or online at acuiowa.org. It's a game winner at ACU.
Member NCUA.
Time for another edition of Out and About with Jamie Grout. And this time around, I am excited to talk about the big Mercy One Gala that's going to be happening in April. And with me is Chloe Jenkins. And Chloe's kind of heading this up, although it's a big team of people that are going to be involved in it. And what is the date for this, Chloe?
Yeah, the gala will be on April 26th. That's a Saturday here in Newton at the DMACC Conference Center.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun, but the main purpose is to raise money for an entity at Mercy One. And tell us about the department that you're trying to raise money for.
We are going to be raising money for our emergency department. So we are in the middle of a capital campaign right now to raise funds for a renovation of our emergency department. It's been over 30 years since we've had a renovation. So it's time, and we're all for it right now. So anything we can do to just raise money for that, and the gala is a great way to get people together to see how great of a cause this is to raise money for our emergency department.
And I know my friend Mark Allen will be my wingman, and he'll be speaking at this. And I know he is and his family have used the emergency department, and I've used the emergency department, and many people have in the area, and it does need some fixing up, doesn't it?
Yep. There's just some few things, medicine changes all the time, and so we just need to keep updated with the times, and that's what we're trying to do, yeah.
And he said, it's nice to be there and have a good time and maybe talk to each other and tell each other how great they look and all this, but the important thing is to spend money, for heaven's sakes.
Yes, absolutely. It's a great way to raise funds for this. There's a lot of ways that you can donate your money to. We have a lot of different things that we will be having going on at the gala. A couple different ways to raise money is bidding on our silent and live auction items. We have our dessert auction. We have a couple games that we like to play. So there's plenty of different ways to get involved.
Well, let's get into some specifics because you talked about when we met previously about the dessert auction. Do you know about some of the stuff, the desserts that are going to be auctioned off, Chloe?
Yes. Right now we have about 33 desserts that have been donated from individuals and businesses around the community. So I'm super excited about that. That is one of the things that I think that most people look forward to when they go to the gala is the dessert auction. So all of our desserts are placed out during cocktail hour, so all of our guests can see what the desserts are. They range from cakes to cupcakes to cookies. I mean, you name it. And then they can look to see what they have their choices to bid on. So basically the dessert auction is where tables come together and they pool all their money together. And then when we start the auctioning, we'll just see who's at the highest bid, and then whoever has the highest bid will start us off, and they run to get whatever dessert they want first. They get first dibs.
So leave your diet at home, basically, is what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes.
And those go pretty high, don't they?
Yeah, I want to say last year was about $1,200 or $1,400 that the first one went for. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, great. And then you have silent auction too. And
Yeah.
can you say what some of those silent auction items are,
absolutely.
Chloe?
We have a lot of different silent auction packages. One of ours is actually a Galena getaway this year. So the DeSoto House in Galena, Illinois has donated a midweek stay at their bed and breakfast. And Galena's an awesome place to go to. I don't know if you've ever been there, but...
Oh, yes, and I stayed at a bed and breakfast there when I was there many years ago. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's great. So that's one of the packages that I think will go over really well. And we've had it in the past, and people really do like it.
And it's a historical town, too. I know Ulysses S. Grant lived there for a time, and they've got great restaurants and great shopping, and Abraham Lincoln made an appearance there in that town. And it's great. I know a lot of people like to go there in the fall also because they have great fall colors. It's just a nice town, so so fantastic. What else is available?
Yeah, so I'll go into a little bit of the live auction because this year we have the Iowa Speedway donated 2 tickets to the three-day weekend NASCAR World Series Cup. And I think that'll go over really well. You know, that's something here in Newton that people look forward to. NASCAR's a big thing. So I'm excited that the Iowa Speedway donated that. And they also donated a nice package with a bunch of different Iowa Speedway materials. So koozies, lanyards, towels, you name it. It's all in this basket as well. So that's exciting.
All right, great. What else?
Yeah, we also have an Ozarks condo available on our live auction again this year. One of our members who is a buyer in our gift shop has donated this. They've donated that Ozarks condo for a lot of years. So I'm excited that they're coming back to do it again. And a lot of people look forward to seeing that as well.
Ozarks condo and rent yourself a boat. And man, I tell you.
You have a good summer vacation weekend.
I was going to say, I went down to the Ozarks a few years ago and just had a blast. It is a lot of fun. Go down there on a beautiful summer day or a weekend or something like that, and it will be a great, great time.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of fun down there. So does it cost anything to get in?
Yes, yep. So we have individual ticket purchases that are available for people to buy right now. They're $60 a ticket. And then we have a couple tickets for $120, and we do also have sponsorship availability as well. So we have a large list of sponsors who normally sponsor the event, but we do have room for more. So if anybody is interested in sponsoring the event, our gold sponsorship is $1,200, and that buys a table. So you can have 8 guests attend, and you get sponsored recognition. You're in our thank you ad in the paper. You get recognized on our social media, a whole bunch of good stuff when you sponsor.
What else do you want to tell me about the gala?
Yeah, so I can go a little bit into detail of the evening and what it all consists of, timing-wise, and what you'll see there. So starting at 5:30 at the DMACC Conference Center, we will have cocktail hour that starts at 5:30. So from 5:30 to 7, that's when a lot of people come and show up, and they look at the silent and live auction items, dessert auction items. That's also when people normally come and mingle. Four Seasons is actually our bartending service this year, and they have been awesome to work with, so we're super excited to have them come out. So come out and see them and support them as well. And then we also have the opportunity to play a couple games at the begining. So
what will these games be?
Yeah, so we have a wine toss. So basically what this wine toss is that the wine is going to be covered in the wine bag, so you can't see what the wine is, but it's basically a ring toss, and you try to get the ring to go onto a bottle of wine, and then whatever your ring lands on it for a bottle of wine, you get to take that bottle of wine home with you. So we have that available for purchase, so when you check in, there's a little place that'll be right there for people to purchase our wine toss game, and then we also have our Heads and Tails game. That's been a game that's been playing at the Gala for a long time. So Heads and Tails is purchased for also $20 at check-in, and basically what this is when you buy Heads or Tails, you get a necklace to have, so that knows that you've purchased the Heads or Tails game, and it lights up, so at the end of the evening we'll play, and basically Mark Allen will explain the game as the MC, and basically he'll flip a coin, and it's going to be heads or tails. So if you are standing up and you're in the game and your hand is on heads and the coin flips on heads, you get to continue to stand up. If your hand was on tails, you would sit down and you're out. So the goal of the game is to keep going and going into whoever wins. And then the winner of this game will win a Big Steer gift card.
Oh, well, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Big Steer, one of the great restaurants around Central Iowa.
Yeah.
Whenever I drive by that place, it's packed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good food.
It's good food. If you go away hungry from that place, it's your own darn fault.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And we also have, that goes on during cocktail hour, we have our 50-50 raffle. So that's when I have a couple of individuals who are volunteering to go around and do 50-50 sales. So you can either buy one ticket for $5 or you can buy 5 tickets for $20. And then they continue to go around, and then in the middle of the evening, we'll pull that card to see if anybody won the 50-50. And then half the proceeds that were donated from the 50 will come back to the hospital, and then half of that will go back to the winner.
And I know a meal will be served
Yes,
too.
yep. And our meal, it's delicious. Country Catering is going to be serving our meal this year. It's a plated dinner, and we're very excited about it.
Julie Tressler.
Yep. She's great. She's done some galas in the past for us. I've heard that she knows her way around DMACC pretty well and has done some events there. So we're really looking forward to having her in her good work. So yeah, excited about that. We also have a part of the evening that is new that we haven't really done before at a gala, is that funds are being raised for a specific purpose. Usually in years past, the gala we've raised money for the gala for equipment purchases. So different equipment purchases needed for different departments in our hospital. So this year we're really focusing solely on our emergency department renovation project, which is really, really great. So we're tying in a lot of things for the evening with the ED. So, for example, last year we had a lot of different videos made for our emergency department. So promotional showing, just some showing what the emergency department looks like inside, and then some different facts. So we have 4 videos. 3 of them are going to play at the gala. So one of them is going to be focused on just our emergency department in general and the needs it needs. So just showing, different things about the ER, what some of our nurses, our providers, what are they seeing? What are their everyday things that they're seeing? What could they want better? But also showing how great of care that they do give in that department. Another one is also solely focused on our behavioral health. So behavioral health in Jasper County and what they're seeing in the ER and why it's so crucial to have an adequately available ER with adequately equipped rooms for behavioral health patients who, sometimes we keep here to 7 to 14 days continuously. So really kind of going into that. And then also we have a really great video of a patient testimonial. So a patient who came into our ER and told us about his experience and how great of an experience he had. So I'm really excited to show our audience that, because a lot of the videos have a really meaningful impact, and it tugs at the heartstrings a little bit, especially I was there when they were speaking in person, and so I'm excited to show.
Can I give you my own testimonial?
Yeah, that'd be great.
This was a few years ago. This was probably 2 or 3 years ago. And this is when I was working at Energy 106.7. And my former partner on the morning show was a LPN. And I came into the radio station one day, and I was just feeling weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I was just feeling kind of strange. And she said to me, "You seem stranger than normal." I don't know how to describe it, but kind of lightheaded, a little weird, maybe a little dizziness and whatnot. And she said, "You should probably go to the ER." And the first thing I wanted to call was my significant other, but I was afraid she was asleep. I probably shouldn't have driven myself, but I did. I drove myself to the ER. And I told the lady who admitted me that I felt weird, and she said, "How so?" And it was hard to describe how I felt. Well, I went in and I saw the doctor, and he took his pen light and he wanted me to follow his eyes.
Yep.
And I had a seizure. And it had been a very hot summer day. I had the day off. It was Martin Luther King Day, the day before. And I had not had enough water to drink, and I think it was due to dehydration.
Yeah.
And so they took me upstairs. I was in a hospital room that whole day, and they had me, on an IV to rehydrate me. And I couldn't drive for 6 months because I'd had a seizure, and I had to bum rides from people. Luckily, I found a person to drive me to and from work, to work every day, and somebody else would drive me home from work. Every time I had to drive, somebody luckily would drive me to work, and then I had to go to neurologists and everything until I was finally cleared 6 months later. But thank goodness for the ER department here at Mercy One, and they ran me through CAT scans and everything, and it all turned out okay. But on a daily basis, I'm sure that the ER department sees a number of different people with different kind of health issues, some ranging from minor issues to major issues, where they have to be life-flighted to Mercy One in Des Moines or other places. So God bless them, and I hope that this gala raises tons of money for the ER department, Chloe.
Yes, me too. And I'm just super excited to show just how great this event is, and I know people really enjoy attending it. So I'm just ready to make it another good one this year. That's for sure.
So mark your calendars. Who, what, where, when? Let's go over it again before we wrap this up.
The gala will be on April 26th. That's a Saturday at the DMACC Conference Center. Cocktail hour starts at 5:30. Our program will start at 7. So if you want to have a little bit of time to mingle in between, I would definitely recommend showing her up around 5:30 or in between there before the program starts, and grab your beverage and have a good time.
Yep, drink lots.
There will be beverages.
Have fun with us. Mark Allen will be the MC. I'll be the auctioneer. Mark will be my ring man. We'll have a good time together and hopefully raise tons of money for the ER department at Mercy One Newton. We will see you there. My interview guest has been Chloe Jenkins, who's with Mercy One in Newton. And if you want to see Chloe and find out more, watch the video podcast of this. It's all on outandaboutwithjamiegrout.com. So mark your calendars for the big Mercy One Newton Gala. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Out and About with Jamie Grout. This podcast also sponsored by Justin Goodfellow, American Family Insurance Agency. Life's better when you're under their roof because their agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help that they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin Goodfellow, agent at Justin Goodfellow Agency, LLC, at 641-792-8438 today. Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Also by Park Center, Wesley Life. Make your loved one's day by enrolling them in Willowbrook, a Wesley Life Adult Day Center. Willowbrook on the Park Center campus provides a welcoming and stimulating environment that allows participants to maintain independence while receiving support and encouragement. Social engagement, companionship, and enriching opportunities are provided to give participants a purposeful and fulfilling day. Willowbrook's person-centered care includes exercise focused on total health and well-being, and programming that includes music therapy, pet therapy, guest speakers, outings, and much, much more. If you'd like to learn more about Willowbrook, call 641-791-4500 to arrange a tour. Also by Jersey Freeze in Monroe. You know, they just opened a couple weeks ago, but they've been busy with all the nice weather we've been having. Check out Jersey Freeze for their malts, shakes, ice cream treats, and the Jersey Freezer Van and Bon ice cream. It's delicious. Free classified weekly. Westside Java Coffee Bar, and other sponsors that are so supportive of the Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast. Until next time, Grout is out. See ya.